Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to welcome you to Friday Night Smackdown. And to kick off Friday Night Smackdown, episode 12, we will be having a singles match between the Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, and Apollo Crews. So how about we check out this match to kick off Smackdown tonight.
As we get ready to kick off Friday Night Smackdown, the Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, is making his way down to the ring tonight to face Apollo Crews. Now, Cody Rhodes, last time we saw him, was obviously in the last episode when he lost in that triple threat to face future match with Brock Lesnar. But we have a main event triple threat where Bobby Lashley, Rusev, and a mystery opponent will be facing each other to decide the final competitor in the final triple threat. But Cody Rhodes has a big task ahead of him, as Cody Rhodes has to face Apollo Crews. And if Cody Rhodes can get a victory, this might put Cody Rhodes back up the ladder of the division, as Cody Rhodes obviously suffering a loss at the last pay-per-view to the Beast Brock Lesnar. But can Cody Rhodes bounce back and get some redemption tonight? We'll have to find out as he faces Apollo Crews tonight on Friday Night Smackdown. And speaking of Apollo Crews making his way to the ring from Nigeria, Apollo Crews. So Crews just making his way down to the ring. Apollo Crews, a former hardcore champion on DST Uncensored, but Apollo Crews looking to change his ways maybe. Apollo Crews looking to get some more victories on episodes rather than chasing that hardcore title, as Apollo Crews has a massive opportunity ahead of him. As if he can defeat Cody Rhodes, it will put Apollo Crews back up to the top where he should be in the division. But we'll have to see, as this match is about to kick off Friday Night Smackdown. Apollo Crews just gloating to the fans. Crews never lose is his moniker and his attitude in the ring. But we'll have to find out if Crews never loses as he takes on Cody Rhodes tonight, as both men staring each other down. But Cody Rhodes, what's Cody Rhodes thinking? He's offering Apollo a handshake. Will Apollo Crews accept the handshake? Apollo Crews accepts. Cody Rhodes trying anything and everything he can to end racism. But as these guys lock up, these two men lock up in the middle ring. Cody working on the arm of Crews. Crews' arm being worked on by the Nightmare Cody Rhodes. But now Apollo Crews flips through it, and now Apollo Crews gets him in the DDT position. Will Crews connect, as Crews just applying more pressure to the head, and a massive DDT by Apollo Crews tonight. Apollo Crews with that huge DDT to Cody Rhodes in the middle of this ring to kick off Smackdown, as here comes Apollo Crews. He wants Cody Rhodes up on his feet. What's Apollo Crews thinking about now? Crews, what does he want to do now? But Cody Rhodes gets the back of Apollo Crews, and now he gets the arm lock again. Cody Rhodes going for some technical wrestling tonight on the arm of Apollo Crews. But now Crews escapes and transitions over into a headlock. Massive headlock by Crews. Crews just applying the pressure now to the neck of Cody Rhodes in the middle of this ring. As he applies the pressure, the airways of Cody Rhodes has been blocked off by Apollo Crews. As Crews now, he gets his arm taken into an arm trap. The arm trap by Cody Rhodes. Massive arm trap by the Nightmare to take out Apollo Crews here tonight on Friday Night Smackdown. But Apollo Crews has reached the bottom rope. So Cody Rhodes has to make a break tonight. Cody Rhodes, I think he would have got the tap if Crews did not reach the ropes. As here is Cody Rhodes, he wants Apollo on his feet. Cody Rhodes trying anything and everything to win tonight. But will Cody Rhodes get it? As now, Cody Rhodes springboarding himself off the ropes, but Apollo Crews gets caught with that massive bulldog by Rhodes. Massive leg sweep bulldog by the son of Dusty Rhodes, Cody Rhodes tonight. the Nightmare, making it a nightmare task for Apollo Crews to win tonight. As Cody Rhodes springboards off the ropes, he went for a cutter, but Apollo Crews with a massive suplex. A suplex by Crews. Cody Rhodes tried to jump off the rope with a jumping cutter, but he was countered by Crews, and now Rhodes is down. The Nightmare has been slaughtered as Cody Rhodes gets taken down, but here comes Crews off the ropes. Cody Rhodes counters it. Cody Rhodes gets him. Rhodes! Crossroads! 1, 2, Brawl! The Crossroads connected, but it only managed to get a 2 count. The 2 count from the Crossroads, as Cody Rhodes does not know what he's got to do next tonight. As the Nightmare, what's he thinking about next? Cody Rhodes bouncing off the rope, but Apollo throws him up in the air, and he's got him for the Gorilla Press. The Gorilla Press position. Look how high Cody Rhodes is in a massive Gorilla Press. And now the standing moonsault. 1, 2, 3. It's all over. Apollo Crews sealing the deal with that massive Gorilla Press to win tonight. And that final seal of the lock when he connected with that massive flip. But what a great match these two guys put on for us tonight. Apollo Crews coming out as the victor in the middle of this ring. But what a nice performance to kick off Friday Night Smackdown. I hope this match has got you excited for more action later on in the video tonight. But I hope you guys did enjoy this match tonight. Please welcome my guest at this moment, Baron Corbin. So Corbin, later on tonight, you will be driven to James Storm's ranch to compete against Adam Page in the Rodeo Brawl. How are you feeling coming into this?
Well, you know, I'm just gonna win. Like, it's pretty obvious. There's a pretty good height advantage, you know, a lot of weapons. I'm a vicious man, you know. I do not take any prisoners. I will hurt anybody and anything in my way to gain success in this company. Now, you wanna know what I'm thinking tonight? What I'm thinking is how I'm gonna hurt Adam Page. As the Rodeo Brawl may be up his alley, but pain is up mine. So just wait and see tonight what I do. And it won't be pretty. Well, thank you very much, Corbin, for talking to us tonight. We'll head back over to the ringside area to see what's going on. So, coming up next on Friday Night Smackdown tonight is a singles match between Pentagon Jr. and one half of the GST Wrestling Smackdown Tag Team Champions, Dean Ambrose. So how about we go down to the ringside area to catch this singles match taking place tonight.
And now, making his way to the ring, one half of the GST Wrestling Smackdown Tag Team Champions, Dean Ambrose. So Ambrose has a match tonight against the guys that they will be facing at the next pay-per-view. One half of the Lucha Bros Pentagon Jr. But Dean Ambrose, obviously holding that SmackDown Tag Team Championship for quite a while, has a tough challenge ahead of him tonight. As if he can defeat Pentagon Jr., him and Roman Reigns will have the upper hand and have 2 defeats over the team. But if Dean Ambrose happens to lose tonight, well, then the Lucha Bros will have a 50-50 chance, as the mind games are being played between these 2 tag teams, as these guys are all fighting for those SmackDown Tag Team Championships. As Dean Ambrose makes his way down to the ring, he has a tough task ahead of him in facing Pentagon Jr. But if we know Dean Ambrose, he gets the job done. The lunatic fringe always gets it done in the middle of that ring. Speaking of the Lucha Bros making their ways to the ring, one half of the Lucha Bros, Pentagon Jr. So Pentagon Jr. makes his way down to the ring tonight to face Dean Ambrose. Now these guys have an opportunity of a lifetime. These guys have the opportunity to face for the SmackDown Tag Team Championship. But will they make any use of that when it comes to the next pay-per-view in GSD Wrestling? We have to find out. As last episode we saw Pentagon Jr.'s tag team partner Fenix go one-on-one with the big dog Roman Reigns. which he did not win, unfortunately. But can Pentagon manage to save some momentum for his team and pick up the victory against Dean Ambrose? We'll have to find out tonight as these guys go one-on-one. Pentagon Jr. versus Dean Ambrose in the middle of the ring tonight on Friday Night Smackdown. We'll have to find out which one of these guys has more heart and soul in the middle of the ring, which one of these guys has enough ruthless aggression to take each other out, and who will have the upper hand coming in this last Smackdown before the next pay-per-view on GSD Wrestling YouTube channel tonight. But we square off for a match between Pentagon Jr. and Dean Ambrose as they lock up. Collar and elbow tie up by the two men. And now what's Dean Ambrose thinking? Dean Ambrose transitioning it into a side headlock by the lunatic fringe to take out Pentagon Jr. Dean Ambrose having a height advantage in this match. Dean Ambrose standing in at a 6'4". Pentagon Jr. I believe standing in at a 5'11" or 5'9". So we'll have to find out if the height advantage comes into play as Dean Ambrose manages to put Pentagon Jr. right into that corner. And what's Ambrose thinking? A massive knee strike by the lunatic fringe. And here he goes for one of them patented. He's setting it up for one of them running bulldogs. Just getting the head of it. Getting the head of Pentagon and just ramming it into the mat is the lunatic fringe. What a great move here by Ambrose tonight. Ambrose not trying to lose in the middle of that ring. Will Dean Ambrose manage to pick up a victory? We'll have to find out as this match is happening tonight on Smackdown. As Pentagon Jr., what's he thinking about now? Pentagon Jr. is back up to his feet. Here comes the lunatic fringe. Dean Ambrose, Pentagon dodges a huge super kick. That super kick just clocking the jaw of the lunatic fringe. Dean Ambrose, massive super kick to connect to the side of the face of Ambrose. And now Pentagon Jr. about to run off the ropes, but he gets caught with a chop block to the leg, and he gets taken out with that leg sweep by Ambrose. Ambrose now back in control of this match as Dean Ambrose now, I think he's thinking about applying a submission with that bulldog headlock. That bulldog headlock is being cinched in by Ambrose. Ambrose cinching in that submission hold lock with the bulldog stretch onto the neck of Pentagon. Will Pentagon give up tonight? Dean Ambrose doesn't know what he's got to do next, but he's trying to apply more pressure to Pentagon's neck. But Pentagon Jr. reaches the bottom rope. Dean Ambrose has to make a break as Pentagon has reached the rope. As Ambrose now, what's he thinking about next? Dean Ambrose have got something in that lunatic mind of his. He wants Pentagon Jr. up on his feet. What's he gonna do next? And now Dean Ambrose, he's got him. Oh, huge back suplex by Pentagon Jr. Ambrose went for the clothesline, but that was turned into a massive back suplex by Pentagon Jr. As we know, Pentagon Jr. has zero fear when he comes into that ring. He throws all of his fears behind him before entering through that curtain, and then a massive super kick. Oh, just clocking the jaw of Dean Ambrose. Now the right side of the jaw and the left side of the jaw of Ambrose, just getting an equal amount of distant attack from Pentagon Jr. As Pentagon Jr., what's he thinking about now? Pentagon Jr. has picked up Ambrose. I think he's thinking about for a sit-out power driver by Pentagon Jr. Massive sit-out power driver by Pentagon tonight. Dean Ambrose must be writhing in pain as his head hitting the mat. And what's Pentagon Jr. thinking about next? Pentagon has got Dean Ambrose up on his feet, but Ambrose has got the neck of Pentagon for a massive headbutt. And now Dean Ambrose, what's he thinking about now? Paradigm shift! Paradigm shift connects! The massive paradigm shift by Ambrose. Ambrose with a huge paradigm shift to take out Pentagon Jr. tonight. And what's Dean Ambrose thinking about now? I think he's thinking about his second paradigm shift. But that second paradigm shift connect, but Pentagon rolls over 1, 2, 3. Oh my God! Pentagon Jr. with the cheap roll up, flipping through the paradigm shift and just getting the arm of Dean Ambrose and managing to hit both shoulders onto the ground is Pentagon Jr. So Pentagon Jr. and Ray Phoenix celebrate as Pentagon manages to pick up the victory ahead of the Smackdown Tag Team Championship clash at the next pay-per-view. But Pentagon Jr. manages to pick up a massive victory. This has got their team a lot of momentum tonight as they pick up the big win against Dean Ambrose tonight, in the middle of this ring, tonight on Friday Night Smackdown. But what a great match. You think Kevin Owens is just going to lay there and take what's been hit to him? No. Kevin Owens is not going to do that. That's why I'm going to ruin the United States title fight. You want to know why I'm going to ruin it? It's because I should be given that opportunity. I beat Matt Hardy. Matt Hardy gets a United States title opportunity. I beat Cesaro. Cesaro gets the United States opportunity. This company is conspiring against me. That's why, with all needs be, I have to do something. That's why, just wait for it, I'm gonna ruin your United States title match. I do not care if I get fired. Brawl will just sign me. Anywhere else will sign me, any other company. You know I'm a hot commodity. So be careful, Chris Cesaro. Just wait and see.
Figtees UK, your one-stop shop for all your professional wrestling figure t-shirt needs.
That's right, if you go over to Figtees UK and use the code GSD, you'll be receiving a 20% discount on their WWE and AEW figure clothing. So how about you head over to figtees.co.uk and use code GSD20 for 20% off. And coming up next is the highly anticipated Rodeo Brawl between Adam Hangman Page and Baron Corbin. So if you are a little bit afraid of violence, viewer discretion is advised. So how about we head over to James Storm's ranch to catch probably one of the most intense matches you'll see in SmackDown history tonight.
As we get ready for the first ever Rodeo Brawl, huge thank you to the Cowboy James Storm for allowing us to use his ranch tonight for this match. As you can see, the ring is littered with weapons galore for these guys to use. Sledgehammers, barbed wire, tables, anything you can think of. Padlock over on the turnbuckle, man. These guys have got anything and everything to use in the middle of that ring. As James Storm waits for the arrival of our first competitor. And oh man, our first competitor making his way to the ring, the Cowboy, Adam Hangman Page. So Hangman Page obviously giving the challenge to Baron Corbin. He challenges him to a match tonight as Hangman Page makes his way to the ring on his trusty steed as he makes his way down for the first ever Rodeo Brawl in GSD Wrestling history. GSD Wrestling presents the Rodeo Brawl tonight as Adam Hangman Page has to face Baron Corbin in the middle of the ranch. Here we are at James Storm's ranch. Adam Page riding in on his trusted steed, making his way down to the ring for the first ever Rodeo Brawl in GSD history tonight. As the Hangman Adam Page, this should be common territory for Page, working down in the farmyard with his family, probably wrestling and doing whatnot back when he was a young boy. But we'll have to find out as Adam Hangman Page is the first man making his way to the ring in the Rodeo Brawl. Will Adam Hangman Page win and prevail tonight? We'll have to find out later on when he takes on Baron Corbin. As the referee of the night, our official and the owner of this ranch, James Storm, watches on as making his way to the ring, the lone wolf, Baron Corbin. So tonight, the Cowboy has to try to wrangle the lone wolf. The Cowboy Adam Page has to take on this man, the lone wolf, Baron Corbin. As Baron Corbin makes his way down to the ring tonight, Corbin has a chip on his shoulder as if he beats If he loses tonight, then that'll be a huge loss for Corbin, as Corbin did attack Adam Hangman Page on a previous SmackDown episode. So Baron Corbin needs to cement his statement tonight and hopefully beat Adam Hangman Page. But knowing Adam Hangman Page, he gives an intensity, an intense reasoning in the ring to fight tonight. But Adam Hangman Page obviously wants some redemption, as Baron Corbin just going over and inspecting some of the potential weapons to be used tonight as he makes his way down to the ring. Baron Corbin making his way to the ring. James Storm is probably gonna express the rules of the match tonight to these guys, but making his way to the ring right now is Baron Corbin, the lone wolf, with a huge task ahead of him in tonight's Rodeo Brawl. Now y'all listen here. This is my ranch, so it's my rules. No hissing, no spitting, no chewing, no kissing, no slapping, no destruction, alright? You destroy my ranch and I'll knock you silly, alright? Now you use the weapons that are applied to you, no foreign objects brought by yourself, and I want you two to have a good clean fight tonight on my ranch. As this match is about to get underway, James Storm allowing these guys to use his ranch, but Adam Hangman Page wanting a test of strength with Baron Corbin. Baron Corbin, the bigger man, agreeing to the test of strength, as Corbin now overpowering Adam Hangman Page by the looks of things, as he pushes him into the corner. Now Corbin throwing him into the turnbuckle, and now Baron Corbin thinking about hoisting Adam Hangman Page into the air. I think he's got him up high for a massive powerbomb, and the strikes to the head by Baron Corbin. As now Baron Corbin, what's he thinking about next? He's going for like a DDT, but Adam Page rushes him into the corner with a massive chop to the chest. Is Adam Hangman Page tonight in this Rodeo Brawl, and a forearm strike to the face, and now taking the arm back, trying to wrench on it, is Adam Hangman Page trying to wrench on Corbin's arm, but Corbin with the elbow strike and a slap to the chin takes down the cowboy Adam Hangman Page. As Baron Corbin's arm was just getting twisted there by Adam Hangman Page, what's Corbin gonna think about doing tonight in this Rodeo Brawl? As now, oh man, Corbin thinking about pushing Adam Hangman Page onto that barbed wire board. Will Adam Hangman Page give in? Will Corbin manage to push him over? But Adam Hangman Page with the elbow, and he picks him up. Oh, massive suplex onto the board. Oh my god. Both of these men lie in waste after hitting that barbed wire board. Both of these men's backs are just chewed up as they hit the barbed wire board. Fucking hell, this has been intense. This barbed wire board just cutting out the back. Him and James Storm can't believe it, as Baron Corbin tries to make his way to a vertical base tonight. But here comes Adam Hangman Page. Adam Hangman Page picking up a sledgehammer now, and he drops it onto the back of Corbin. Youch! That must be very, very painful to take a shot from a sledgehammer right to the back. As James Storm watches on as his ranch is being used, as Adam Hangman Page putting Baron Corbin into the ring and now bringing himself into the ring. Adam Page's trusty steed watching on in concern, as he doesn't know what's going to happen to his owner. As Adam Page, he hits him up onto the ropes. I don't know if he's thinking straight, but Adam Page, he's got Baron Corbin up, and what's he thinking? He's got dead eyes through the table. By God, I can't believe that. A dead eyes through the table, hitting the concrete underneath, is Baron Corbin. Jesus Christ. These guys are putting each other through hell. As Baron Corbin, 1, 2, 3. That's all over. That dead eyes sealed the deal for the Hangman Adam Page, as he comes out victorious. But he doesn't come out unscathed, as both men having some blood shed in this match, as the back of each man are both chopped up from that massive barbed wire board. These guys obviously need some medical attention they will be receiving some soon, as these two men put their bodies on the line for us tonight, put their careers at stake as they took place in this Rodeo Brawl. But Adam Hangman Page comes out on top of the Rodeo Brawl. What a great match we just saw there from the Adam Hangman Page. What an amazing match these guys put on for us tonight on Smackdown. Listen here, you fucking harlot. Tell your baldy husband of yours to stay out of my way when it comes to that triple threat match. Now, I don't care who it is that I have to go through. Your husband is gonna get the bottom of my shoe if he doesn't get out of my way. So make sure that stupid baldy don't fucking mess with me.
And coming up next is our main event contest. Our main event triple threat to decide who will be joining the final triple threat at the next pay-per-view. Bobby Lashley and Rusev and a mystery opponent in this main event match tonight. So how about we catch our main event in the middle of that ring tonight.
And now, making his way to the ring from Bulgaria, the Bulgarian Brute, Alexander Rusev. So Rusev making his way to the ring. Rusev obviously not accompanied by his tag team partner and manager Aiden English, as we are trying to keep this fair and square. So these guys will not be having any tag team partners or managers with them tonight. Vice versa, Bobby Lashley will not be having the Hurt Business with him. But here comes Alexander Rusev. What does Rusev have to prove to us tonight? Well, Rusev, a former Raw Tag Team Champion in the company. But Alexander Rusev has got a lot to prove here on Smackdown, as he has had a couple of wins over on as he had a couple of wins on Velocity. Sorry, there's a bit of confusion with that. But yeah, as he had a couple of wins on Velocity, he has to try and apply the same mindset and attitude in the middle of this ring tonight. But speaking earlier of the Dominator making his way to the ring, the Dominator, Bobby Lashley. So Bobby Lashley makes his way down to the ring. Bobby Lashley obviously on a hot roll as he defeated Bill Goldberg at the last GSD Wrestling pay-per-view. But can Bobby Lashley manage to get this match? And if he does win tonight, he'll move on to a further triple threat at the next pay-per-view. And at that next pay-per-view, if he does win, he gets the title fight against the GSD Wrestling Smackdown World Heavyweight Champion, the Beast Brock Lesnar, which is a dream match for many people, Lashley versus Lesnar. But we'll have to find out if Lashley wins tonight, and there is always that element. Who will be the mystery opponent? We'll be finding out very, very soon, as let's see who the mystery opponent is. Oh my God! You have got to be kidding me! It can't be him! He can't be here! His schedule doesn't line up! His movie filmings don't line up! As making his way to the ring! I can't believe this! Dave, the Animal, Batista! Oh my God! Batista making his way down to the ring! The Animal Batista, we haven't seen him in years! Dave the Animal Batista makes his return to Friday Night Smackdown! I cannot believe this! I don't think anybody could believe that Dave Batista would be here! The Animal Batista makes his return to Friday Night Smackdown! Oh God! Batista, a big beast in the ring. This main event is full of real main eventers, real beasts in this match, as Batista just eyeing up his opponents. Batista just eyeing up the Bulgarian Brute Rusev. And now Batista and Lashley lock eyes as this match is about to take place tonight. As these two guys just lock in eyes. Batista, I'm glad to see him back in the company. I want to see what he does next. But yeah, What a great match we have set up for tonight. I just can't believe that Batista is back in the company. As we get ready, Dave the Animal Batista gets ready tonight. The Dominator Bobby Lashley and the Bulgarian Brute. These guys have a long way away if they want to beat the Animal, as Lashley and Batista lock eyes in the middle of that ring. But what's Rusev thinking? Rusev just throwing Lashley onto the floor. I think Rusev wants the spotlight. I mean, if any of these guys pin Batista, that'll be a great victory for them. But Batista with the strike to Rusev. Rusev does not go down as Rusev throws Batista in the corner. Batista dodges it, and now Batista picks him up. Massive spine buster from the Animal Batista. I can't believe Batista is back on Smackdown, as now Bobby Lashley and Batista stare off again as they lock up, collar and elbow tie-up. Batista takes him into the corner with those massive shoulder tackles, but I think Bobby Lashley's thinking about something else. Bobby Lashley catches him for a massive side throw, and now the Dominator laying in some strikes to the Animal, but a massive Machka kick to connect to the face of Lashley. Lashley's face just getting caught by the Bulgarian Brute, Rusev. And now Rusev has Batista where he wants him, as he has Batista up high. And now he throws Batista into the corner, and now putting him up on the rope. But Batista with a jumping clothesline. What's the Animal thinking? Batista locking in the Batista bite. I think Batista wants to tap out Rusev early on in this match, as Batista has the Batista bite wrenched in onto the neck and chest of Rusev, but he gets pulled out of the ring. The Dominator has got the Animal in his clutches, and now he hits him off the ring post. By God, Batista's head getting hit off the ring post. I think Bobby Lashley wants to win this match tonight, as Bobby Lashley with a massive side slam to Rusev. And now what's Bobby Lashley thinking about now? Just throwing Rusev right into the corner, his shoulder hitting first into that post, as Bobby Lashley spear! Batista with a spear! I don't believe this. Batista with a massive spear to Bobby Lashley. What a huge spear as Batista manages to get back into the ring. Here comes Rusev with a hip attack. Massive hip attack. Takes out Batista. Rusev using that lower body and the velocity that he got off running off the ropes to hit the Animal Batista. I'm just still in shock that Batista's even here tonight. As Rusev, I think Rusev is thinking for the finish. Rusev just gloating to the crowd. Rusev, the Lion of Bulgaria, locks in the accolade. The accolade is locked in on Batista. Will Batista tap? Will Batista tap? He's being wrenched. Batista's being wrenched by spear. Oh my God, what just happened there? Batista moving out of the way just in time for Bobby Lashley to catch Rusev with a spear. All of these guys are down now. All these men are down. What a great main event. I think you and I are both in shock that Batista is back tonight. The Animal, Dave Batista, returning to the company as Bobby Lashley looking for the finish tonight. Bobby Lashley wants Rusev up for the spear. Will Rusev get caught with a spear? Will we see the end of the match here? As here goes Lashley, but here comes the Animal with a spear of his own. Batista spearing Lashley out of the ring. What the hell is going on tonight? As Batista, oh man, he's got Rusev up in the air. He's got him up for a massive Batista bomb. 1, 2, 3, and it's all over. That Batista bomb sealed the deal, and Dave Batista, the Animal, heads to the main event of the triple threat at the next pay-per-view. Dave Batista heading to the top. Batista, the final man in the triple threat. Batista will join Sheamus and Karrion Kross to decide who faces the Beast Brock Lesnar. But what an amazing way to end off Friday Night Smackdown. What a great way before that last episode, before the pay-per-view. And I thank you all for watching Smackdown.